before you buy a home in Lakewood Ranch, there's one fee that catches people by surprise. And no, I'm not talking about the HOA fee. If you're moving to Lakewood Ranch from either out of state or even another part of Florida, you've probably seen the term CDD fee or Stewardship District fee pop up on some of the listings, tax bills, or closing estimates. For a lot of buyers, it can be confusing because you might be looking at two homes that are both listed around, say, $800,000. They might even have similar square footage, similar upgrades, and similar locations. But once you factor in the CDD, the HOA, taxes, insurance, and maintenance, one of those homes may be hundreds of dollars more per month than the other. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what CDD fees are, why Lakewood Ranch has them, and what they pay for, and most importantly, how you should use them when comparing homes. Because if you understand this before you buy, you can make a much better decision. A CDD stands for Community Development District. In plain English, it's a special purpose local government that helps fund infrastructure inside of a community. Think roads, drainage, stormwater systems, landscaping, lakes, utilities, entry features, and in some cases, parks or shared community improvements. Now, Lakewood Ranch is not a traditional city. It's a large master planned community that has grown in phases over many years. So instead of one city government building, maintaining everything, many parts of Lakewood Ranch use CDD or stewardship districts to help pay for that infrastructure. Now, that's not automatically a bad thing. In fact, one of the reasons that Lakewood Ranch looks and functions the way it does is because there has been a funding structure behind all of that infrastructure. But here's the part that buyers need to understand. You're helping pay for it. How CDDs show up? Well, I'll tell you, CDD fees show up on your annual property tax bill as a non-ad valorem assessment. That means it's not based on the value of your home the way normal property taxes are calculated. So if your home goes up or down in value, your CDD assessment does not necessarily move the same way. In most cases, the CDD has two parts. The debt service, that portion pays back the bonds used to build the infrastructure. And second is the operations and maintenance, often called O&M. Now that pays for the ongoing maintenance, administration, landscaping, utility reserves, and keeping up with the district-owned assessments. The debt portion may be fixed depending on the bond structure. The operations and maintenance portion can change because budgets change. And that's why you should never assume that the number that you see today is going to be the number forever. Now, here's where buyers get caught. If a CDD is a few $1,000s per year, that could be a few $100s per month when you break it all down. It can affect your loan qualification. Lenders care about your total monthly obligation. Even though the CDD may be paid through the tax bill, it can still matter when your lender is calculating what you can afford. Now, let's separate the CDD and the HOA because these often get blended together. Your HOA fee usually covers things like community amenities, deed restrictions, enforcements, maintenance, landscaping, gates, amenity centers, or services depending on the village. Now, your CDD is different. That is tied to the infrastructure and the district level maintenance. So when you're comparing two communities, don't just say this HOA is higher or this HOA is lower. You want to compare purchase price, property taxes, CDD or stewardship district fee, HOA fee, insurance, and maintenance. You want to ask, what am I actually getting for the total monthly cost? Sometimes a higher fee community might include more services. Sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes the lower fee is the home that is a better value. You have to look at it village by village. Now, let's say you're comparing two Lakewood Ranch homes. Home A is a little more expensive, but it has a lower CDD. Home B is a little cheaper, but it has a higher CDD and higher HOA. At first glance, Home B might look like the better deal because the purchase price is lower. But once you run the full monthly cost, Home A may actually be a smarter buy. Now, that's the mistake that I see buyers make. They negotiate hard on the purchase price, but they don't fully understand the fees that stay with the property year after year. So before you write an offer in Lakewood Ranch, ask these questions. What is the current annual CDD or Stewardship District assessment? How much is the debt service? How much is the operations and maintenance? Is any portion scheduled to change? Can the bond debt be paid off? And if so, has the seller already done that? And what is the HOA fee and what does it actually include? Are lawn care, irrigation, gates, amenities, or exterior maintenance included? And most importantly, what is my total monthly cost compared with similar homes in other villages? And the last question is the one that really matters, because Lakewood Ranch is one market. Wild Blue, the Lake Club, Country Club East, Esplanade, Waterside, Star Farms, Azario, Webb, and the newer villages all have different fee structures, buyer profiles, and resale dynamics. And one misconception is CDD fees are just extra taxes, and that's not really the full picture. Their assessment is connected to the infrastructure and the maintenance, but from a buyer's budget perspective, yes, they function like a reoccurring cost that you need to plan for. So I don't tell buyers to automatically avoid CDDs. That would be too simplistic. What I tell buyers is to understand them, compare them, and make sure that the home still makes sense after they're included. So before you buy on Lakewood Ranch, don't just fall in love with the kitchen and the pool and the view or the model home furniture. Run the numbers, because the smartest buyers are not just asking what's the price. They're asking, what does this home really cost me every month, and how does it compare to the alternatives? If you're looking at homes in Lakewood Ranch and want help comparing the communities, the CDD fees, HOA fees, and total monthly costs, reach out, because this is exactly what I do for my buyers every day. And if you're thinking about buying or selling here in the Lakewood Ranch area, I'd be happy to help you understand exactly where you stand in today's market. And do you know who Michael Saunders is? Watch this video next. Mark Bamig, Michael Saunders and Company.